Hello, you guys. I am Pamela King of StillDatingMySpouse.com. I've been married over 19 years and I've helped hundreds of couples save their marriage and just make their marriages better. I wanted to talk to you today about a really important thing you can do to turn the disconnect you are feeling in your marriage around quickly, and that is by implementing a regular date night schedule. I know. Many of you are thinking, date night? Who has time for that? Some of you are even thinking, I don't even know if my spouse wants to spend time alone with me. I mean, really, what are we going to talk about? What are we going to do? The same old stuff? No, that's not what you're going to do. Many of you have failed at date night because of that stinking thinking. That thought process that you have right there with all the excuses is holding you hostage from connecting with your spouse, from growing with your spouse. So when date night does come up, or you have the opportunity to go out and spend a long time with your spouse, you shy away from it because in your mind, you've already told yourself it's going to fail. You've already told yourself your spouse is not going to want to do it. All we're going to do is argue. But what are we going to do? Netflix and chill, right? I know, I've heard it all. That is wrong. All of that thinking, all of that excuses, all of that is wrong. I want to help you today to reconnect with your spouse. I'm going to give you 5 tips on how you can reconnect with your spouse just by implementing a regular date night schedule. So the thing that I want you to do first is I want you and your spouse to sit down and think about how often you want to date. Decide on when the dates will happen. And so what that's going to do is you're going to put it on the calendar. If you decide that every third Friday is going to be the time that you guys get together and do something new and create a new experience, then put it on the calendar. Put it in your phone, tell your secretary, put it on the refrigerator. Whatever you do, I want you to make it a priority. And we all know that if we have it written down or we have it scheduled, just like we make our doctor's appointments, we keep them because it's in our calendar and we know it's coming up. That's what I want you to do. The second thing that I want you to do is I want you to create a line item for this date. Put it in your budget so that you can eliminate the fact that you're going to say, well, we don't have any money for it. No, you do have money for it because you're planned for it, because it has its own line item in your budget. Just like it is for you going to get your hair done, going to the barbershop, getting your nails done, whatever it is that is your pleasure outside of, paying the bills, I want you to add a line item for date night. The third thing that I want you to do, I want you to go ahead and hire that babysitter. Listen, y'all, listen. You're going to say we don't have a babysitter. We had one last month, but we don't have one this month. No, and no. I want you to go on and contract that babysitter out. Let the babysitter know that every third Friday, you're going to need them from this time to this time because this is something that you have this recurring event that happens and you need them. And if you do that, you can take the ease of knowing that, hey, babysitter is secure. The babysitter knows that they have a job and they're going to make money every month at this time, at this day. So it's no ifs, ands, or buts. It's not a flipping of the coin and not knowing if you can do this date because of the kids. Stop using the kids as an excuse because you've already secured the babysitter. With me? With me. Good. So the fourth thing I want you to do is go on and plan those dates. Stop waiting till the day of to say, all right, babe, what we going to do? I don't know. What do you want to do? And then you end up with the Netflix and chill. And then you're like, this is so boring. Why do we even waste our time? And so then you start using your date time for something else. You just fill it in because you're not getting any enjoyment out of it. You're not creating new experiences. So what I want you to do is go ahead and plan those dates. Get out, look in the paper, look online, and plan new experiences and new opportunities for you guys. Nothing wrong with Netflix and chill every now and then. There's absolutely nothing wrong with a dinner and a movie. Go for it, but don't let it be the only thing that you do. Think outside of the box. The fifth tip that I want you guys to do, and this is really one of the most important ones behind finding that babysitter, right, is I want you to remove any stressful topics from the conversation. Make it a pact right now that you guys are going to decide that you're not going to talk about the kids, you're not going to talk about finances, and you're not going to talk about mom and them or your job during date night. Nothing that is going to send you guys on the, see you there on a stressful bin, or and can put you in a predicament of having a disagreement. Let's eliminate it, because that's not what date night is about. The stressful topics will keep you on edge, and you're not able to connect, and you're going to just get frustrated. The point of spending time with your spouse on a date is to have fun, connect, and enjoy the night. Plus, if you remove these stressful topics as options for conversation, you're going to be made to have to learn how to talk to your spouse and get to know them on a deeper level, instead of on the surface of just the money, the finances, the kids, and the job, right? So think about it this way. When you guys was dating before marriage, you took the time out to get to know them. You asked questions. You wanted to get their opinions on things. You wanted to know where they came from, their likes, their dislikes, all of that. The same thing you need to do, continue it in your marriage. So respect the time you guys have alone the same way you did before the marriage. All right? Those are my 5 tips. I don't want you to forget, your marriage is about having fun together, staying connected, and complimenting each other. It's not just about paying the bills, running the kids to the soccer game, or even working 1,000,001 overtime hours. That is not what you signed up for to get married, right? So I want you to take this responsibility of nurturing your marriage as a top priority, because it is your job to nurture it, to get to know your spouse, to stay connected with them. So once you start implementing these regular dates into your marriage, you begin to remember your why. Why did I get married? Why did I fall in love with my spouse? The connection comes back even stronger. You guys begin to touch more, laugh more, kiss more, just enjoy life together more. That's the whole thing of getting married. That's the reason you chose them, right? So look, you don't have to take my word for it. I don't want you to take my word for it. I want you to try it. I want you to try it. You will be happy that you did, and you will wonder why you stopped dating your spouse after the wedding, right? So I hope you enjoyed these tips. For more tips, I want you to visit my website, www.ideasfordatenight.com. I've developed a service to help couples get out of the rut of planning date nights, to keep the stress level down, and to get rid of the question of what should we do tonight, right? I've been married for 19 years. We got 4 kids, a godson, and now 2 grandchildren. So we truly have experienced most of the hiccups that many couples face when trying to stay connected and plan these date nights. So it is my pleasure. It is my pleasure, you guys, to offer you something that will get you to thinking and acting differently in your marriage, and to improve the way that you feel about your spouse. So at my website, you will be able to download a free ebook entitled Communication Secrets for a Better Marriage. While you're on the site, though, I invite you to schedule a 45-minute consultation with me to discuss why and how you guys got off track with regular dates, and how to create a game plan to get you guys back on track and getting you back connected with your spouse and enjoying the marriage that you had before. The whole thought of why you got married, right? I hope you have enjoyed these tips I've shared with you today. Go to www.ideasfordatenight.com to download your free ebook and to schedule your consultation with me. So go ahead, go to www.ideasfordatenight.com. I will look forward to talking with you, helping you plan these date nights, but most importantly, helping you get that connection back to your spouse and enjoying your marriage. You guys have a great day.